Wants to see if he can win his third in a row in Orlando, but it's Emig out in front. Emig takes the turn. He goes down. Look out. Emig. McGrath right on the heels of Kyle Lewis. Leaps over Kyle Lewis into first place. You talk about wasting little time getting out in front now. He's going to...
You are looking after Jeremy McGrath, and he is right where you want him right now. Are you worried about Morocco?
But he's getting so much good momentum out of the corners, but now... And look out, Jeremy was far enough away from him to stay out of...
Now he's got Larry Ward knocking on the door. They got about a quarter of a lap to go.
Attempt for Jeremy.
Is Jeremy McGrath back? Well, I think so. Winning the first time for the year is excellent. I mean, I feel like I'm on that.
Hello YouTube, welcome back to Show Me RC Plus, and I'm Tom Slick. If you're here for the first time, thanks for joining me. We're not going to have a documentary on the king of Supercross, Jeremy SHOWTIME McGrath. What this is, we're going to bring you some of the toys that took off during his career, and others benefited from it. And it started in the 90s, and it was a great time to be riding. I myself was riding competitively in the hare scrambles, and it was just a great time to ride motorcycles. And if you know, you know, and if you don't, here we go. So what we have here is a Racing Champions 9th scale CR 250, the championship running machine. And a quick fact, if you know, he was notoriously liked running a 93 frame in 94, 95, and 96. And the reason he left Honda in 97 is they came out with that perimeter frame aluminum thing, and he didn't like it, and it was junk. And if you know, you do know that. So, anyhow, this particular model, sorry, I got a sling, everything's going to be hard here, was signed at the St. Louis Supercross. It's not authenticated. Big words, man. I can't get them out sometimes. Sorry. Anyhow, this one was signed, and I'll hold it here long enough. If you want to freeze it up, you can get that authenticated for me. So that's a real cool toy I have. Jeremy McGrath, 9th scale, die cast. Really nice collectible. Anyhow, that's that. And then I have a Terra Firma 3. I had the other ones, lost them. I moved a lot throughout my life. He was on Hondas through those, and wearing the Fox gear. And this was 96. So that's all we got on Honda. Let's keep moving on. And the 90s was a great time to ride motorcycles. Did I tell you that? Also, while at Honda, I think I forgot to mention his almost undefeated season in 96, where Jeff Emig, hometown Missouri guy, did beat him at the St. Louis Supercross. So there you have that. What else did I forget? I think he won an outdoor national championship also on the 250 while he was at Honda. So that's what we have there. And moving on to Yamaha, he was there from 98, 99, 2000, and 2001. And we have some real collectibles there also. Some of them have fallen open or been open, but they have not been touched. We got a Hot Wheels here from 2000. Real smaller, what is the scale of this? I'm not even sure, truthfully. Yeah, I'm not smart on all these scales, but anyhow, we got that. Jeremy McGrath, Supercross King, born in 1971. It's got some information here. Height 5'10", 163 pounds. Pro from 1988, I guess. I didn't realize that because Yeah, I guess so. No, yeah, because then it makes sense. Because then he went with the Kawasaki there for a little bit, and then Team Peak. And so, yeah, so he's 6-time Supercross champ. It says here, so this is before he won his 7th. So if that tells you anything, he was 7 times, 72 wins. So that's one toy we have there. We have a bigger Hot Wheels version. It had a whole series of collectibles there. This is his Chaparral Championship winning YZ250. Great machines. Also in that collection you can get some Honda series and Kawasaki series. About 4 riders each. We won't go into it because it's not about them. So anyhow, there's that. Like I said, he was quite the showman, man. He was fun to watch. And him and Emig had a little rivalry going. That was fun to cool to watch. And our last toy here, it's been opened but never used. Gonna be a hard one for me to get up and hold for you because I'm in the sling. So anyhow, what we got here is the Hot Wheels Extreme Motocross. It's got a jump in it, some turns. You know, it's a pretty good size layout. They're saying 19 feet. So it's got 2 bikes in it. Of course, got your SHOWTIME McGrath one. So one of these days, maybe I'll break that out for y'all and we'll play with that together. Let me know in the comments if that's something you're interested in. Never used, been looked at. Like I say, it's been open, but it's never been used. I can show you the marks and everything. So there's that. That's his career on a Yamaha 2001. Ricky Carmichael showed up. That was that. So, all right. Let me know if you want to know about Ricky Carmichael. We can talk about him too. All right. I got his toys too. So, all right. We'll keep the show going. And hold on just a second. I'll get back with you. All right. Where are we at? Cleaning here. Woo! All right. Where did I leave off? 2001? 2001, we'll say. You know, him and Chaparral and Yamaha are kind of falling apart and parting ways. So there you have that. So we're going into 2002. The downfall of the king. What we have here, we got 2 versions. There's a Hot Wheels Moto X Champ. He's on a KTM, the downfall of the king. Who would have thought? Big sponsorship, Bud Light, and he's on. I think he's rocking the No Fear gear, maybe still. But anyhow, he's on top of the world. You know, I mean, he's got the force of Ricky Carmichael coming. That kid was a dominant force, you know, sure. And he's coming for the king in Supercross. He's learning, and he's a quick study. And the king's on a KTM, a linkageless bike. His downfall. He crashes. I believe he breaks a leg, maybe even. So anyhow, we got 2 versions here. Let's see here. The first version they're rocking here is the Hot Wheels version bike. And in the collectibles on that, you could get a Troy Lee design, and a Villeman, and a Tim Ferry, and I probably got everything but the Troy Lee. So yeah, he ran at number 2 for a long time. That was his pretty much number, except when he ran the 1 when he won the championships. So there you have that. He's wearing Thor MX gear in this. Actually, I think I said No Fear. My mistake. Like I say, I'm getting older. Don't have everything committed to memory. And they don't show any of the Bud Light, but they got the King on here because they couldn't do the Bud Light on the bike and the toys and stuff. But he's wearing the Thor MX on that also, so he was out of the No Fear by then. So yeah, this is a good looking bike too. That's a good looking show. And then there was other ones when they came out with this one. You could have got a Mike Brown on a Kawasaki with a 100 and a Matt Walker, Troy Lee, Hang Time, and Rappel. I didn't do some of those other ones, but we can go into those too if you want it. And then, what else do we got here? Alright. Just because I thought it was cool, whoa, we don't want to dent it. Almost dented this. This has never been out of the package. Got a lunchbox. Yeah, with the Showtime on the McGrath. On the KTM still. Rail in the corner. Man, that BMX bicycle motocross background really helped him keep low to the ground. You know, just soak up. And then he did the knack, and that set off the freestyle world. Other side of it is real sharp. Him landing downside the jump, a little bit of whip action. God, he was a showman. Yeah, the only thing I could show was how to rail a mud berm or dodge a tree, and you never saw it because we was out in the woods a lot. But we went pretty fast in the day. Had a good time. Anyhow, what else? That's about it there on the toys. And then we got the book. Tells his whole story. Tells you about his wife and all this stuff. Probably time at Havasu, they all went there on their free time. They all did pit bike stuff. They rocked the 90s, guys. Let me tell you, as good as he was, he didn't party hard, but he didn't train harder either. He put in just enough to get by. He just outrode everybody. So there you have it. That's my toy collection. I'm sure there was more out there. I remember seeing some doll-like things, like crushable teddy bear type things, and the no fear gear, and that wasn't my deal. So I don't have any of that stuff, but there's probably not a lot I missed. So there you have it. Thanks for hanging out if you hung out this long. See you next time.